All right then. So welcome all to the photo and video team. We are very excited to have you all. This, as you know, is the largest Scout event that we have. This one specifically will be huge. There will be people from more than 150 countries. There will be at least one patrol represented from most of our National Scout organizations, so it will be a great opportunity. And here in this team, we are going to be the ones that make it last forever in the terms of coverage and photos and videos, and letting the whole world seeing how amazing Scouting is. So before we actually start, I want to get you all excited by showing you a video about that we did a couple of years ago when it was the 100th anniversary of the Jamboree. So let's watch it.
For 100 years, the World Scout Jamboree has created a once-in-a-lifetime experience for young people from around the globe. A safe and inclusive space to meet new people, learn about different cultures, and make friendships that last forever.
Soon after Baden-Powell founded Scouting in England in 1907, the movement began to grow rapidly, expanding to many countries around the world.
By 1920, for the very first time, the idea of bringing young people from all nations together under one single banner became a reality.
In an unprecedented effort, 8,000 young people from 34 nations came together in London to celebrate Scouting and initiate the first World Scout Jamboree.
Over the last century, the Jamboree has evolved to become what it is today, one of the largest educational youth events in the world.
Uniting over 45,000 participants from more than 150 nations.
The Jamboree has changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of young people and volunteers who make this extraordinary event possible.
From Denmark to Australia, to the Philippines to Chile, every 4 years Scouts gather in a different country to share, work, eat and live together.
The Jamboree is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, not just because it gives girls and boys the opportunity to travel abroad and enjoy unforgettable activities, but because it offers the chance to live side by side with different cultures, languages, and traditions. It's about being part of a global family.
No matter your background or where you call home, everyone takes part in the same camping experience and gets the chance to develop skills for life while learning about some of the biggest challenges facing our planet.
As it has done for 100 years, the World Scout Jamboree continues to remind us that within our great diversity, we are all equal and united by a promise to be prepared, help others, and create a better world.
But I thank you very much indeed for coming. Best of luck to you. Good camping to you all.
All right. I hope this is getting you a bit excited. Even more, I guess you are all very excited to attend this amazing Jamboree, even if you've been to some previous ones. So now it's time to introduce ourselves. Some of the people in the call already know us. Some of you have already helped us in being part of this great team in a couple of other Jamborees. So we'll start with Victor and I. We both will be coordinating this team with the help of Hank from the side of the Korean Scouts. And well, I'll start with me. My name is Enrique Leon. Everyone calls me Kike, so you can call me Kike if you want. I am originally from Mexico. I am the multimedia manager for World Scouting, and I've been working for the office for about 5.5 years. And I've been a photographer and videographer professionally for around 12 years. Very excited to go to the Jamboree. This will be the second time that I go as a staff, which is very exciting for me. And I actually went as a participant when I was 17 in England in 2007. So that's from my side. Victor, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. Good to meet you and meet again new faces and old friends. My name is Victor Ortega. I'm a senior manager for graphic design and audiovisual for the World Cup Bureau. I have a quite number of jamborees in my backpack, and I was a photographer for this event from the last 20 years. So happy to meet you around, and it will be super fantastic as usual. Who's next?
Now I'll call a name. The first person I see in my screen is Argus.
Yeah, so my name is Argus. I'm from Brazil. I am an electrical engineer that is stuck with communications. I cannot get out of this field. So I work professionally with broadcast television, infrastructure for that kind of stuff. So I usually manage to fix stuff during the Jamboree for this team. This is my 6th Jamboree, World Jamboree. The 3rd in this team.
Okay.
I'm from Brazil, but I live in Portugal for the time being.
Thank you, Argus. I'll go just as I have in my screen. So the next person is Robin.
Hi, my name is Robin. I'm 20 years old, and this is my first Jamboree. I'm very excited about it. And this is, my first Jamboree, but I have heard a lot of stories from my mom, who's been to Jamboree in the Netherlands and to Chile, where she was also a photographer. So I got a lot of experience and stories. I'm a photographer for 5 years now, and I usually photograph weddings. So it's also very journalistic style and long days. So I'm used to that.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Robin. Okay, next one here. Sorry if I mispronounce your names. Jeroen.
That will be me. Yeah, so my name is Jeroen. I'm also from the Netherlands. And I know that the R and the U is a bit different in most countries. So totally understand that. So yeah, I joined the last Jamboree in the United States as a photographer as well. So I was very happy to be able to do that. Never joined as a youth participant, so that was really my first. Yeah, living in Bosco, being a scout since I was 6. Now I'm 28, so that's a little over 20 years now. Enjoying it really much. Being a photographer for a region as well in the Netherlands for a few years now, and coordinating the media team there. So that's somewhat relevant. And in my day-to-day work, I'm working as a software consultant. So doing stuff at the computer.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So is Jeroen, or how can you say
Yeah,
that?
it's in Super Dutch, it's Jeroen.
Jeroen. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, next person on the screen is Katha.
Can everybody hear me? Because I'm not sure if these
Yes.
headphones work. Okay, great. So my name is Kata. I'm from Germany and I'm 19 years old. And this is my first Jamboree, but I'm super excited. And yes, I take a lot of pictures as a hobby. And for the last year, I have been filming trailers for the theater where I work at. And it's super fun. And I'm very happy to be joining the team.
Awesome. Thank you very much for joining us. Next in my screen is Hank.
Yeah, I'm Hank. Nice to meet you. Yeah, long time no see my friend and speaker and Kike and Nuno. Long time no see. And Helmo, why is your name is changing? And your name, I don't know exactly. So and the other girls, long time no see. So yeah, so this is my fifth time. It was a Jamboree, and I worked with the Udon team since the 2011 from Sweden. Yeah. This is my first time to work with the Udon team. I'm very happy to support to my country to you joining to World Cup Jamboree, and I support. And I'm I have two positions in working the USM team and Scout Jamboree media team. And I remember that I watching some people's name and Robin, Jaron, and Emma. You are still same media team, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I will support it for the working for the more comfortable. Yeah. That is my very big important duty, I think. Yeah. Let's make the funny time in Korea. Yeah. Welcome to Korea. Thank you.
Thank you, Hank. The next one is Nuno, another familiar face.
Hey, hola, hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm Nuno. I'm 35 years old now. This is actually if I'm not wrong, I think it's my 5th Jamboree. I think I was in Sweden with Hank, actually. I think we are the oldest guys from the team here, along with Victor and I don't know if anybody else. So yeah, I was in Sweden, then I went to Japan. Actually, I was also in the UK in 2007 as well, but back then as a IST, cleaning toilets. That was my service back then. And so yeah, then I went also to Sweden, Japan, United States, and I was also in the World Scout Meet in Kenya, and then United States. So yeah, I'm a photographer as well myself, and yeah, look forward to meet all of you, and I don't know what else can I say. So we meet each other soon.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nuno. Okay, next is Telmo. You already changed your name.
Sorry, everyone. I was on shooting today, so I robbery this PC for my colleague, so I don't change the name. Sorry, everyone. Hello, my name is Telmo. I'm from Portugal. I know some of you for the last 2 Jamborees, I think, but my first one is in UK, was a participant, like young guy, and I'm a filmmaker, and I editing videos and shooting videos, and I hope to meet you again and the new ones soon, and you in Korea. So I think it's
Thank you very much, Telmo.
Thank you.
Okay, and the last person is Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. I'm from Finland. I'm 20 years old, and this is my second Jamboree. My first one was in the United States. I have been photographing for about 5 years as a hobby, and I'm very happy to join the team.
Okay, thank you very much, Emma. Happy to have you here. Okay, so let's continue with my little presentation. Okay, so just as introduction about what is this team. So we, as the team of photography and videography, we are part of the media team, as Hank was saying. And the media team is a very, very large team that will be doing the whole coverage of the event. It will have us, the photography and videography. We are around 30 people. Some joined in the morning and some couldn't join the meeting. Then there's the newspaper team, who will be doing like daily stories about what is happening in the Jamboree. And there's also the social media team running both the social media of the Jamboree and the social media of the whole organization of World Scouting. We, as Photo and Video, will be providing all the imagery that these 2 other teams will need. So our role is very important in that sense. But we are part of this big media team. So the role of our team, we have some things that we will be doing. The main thing we will be doing the general coverage of the World Scout Jamboree. So this means we are in charge of capturing the essence of this Jamboree in photo and video, so that everyone in the world can see what we're doing, so that if external media comes and they require photos, we can give them to them, so that the social media can have awesome imagery, so that the news have like the imagery of what is happening. We will also be doing content production for World Scouting, so in general for the organization. So this, being the Jamboree, is the largest event that we have in the movement, and it's a great opportunity to showcase what Scouting is, how impactful it is, and how diverse it is. So apart from the coverage of the Jamboree, we'll be capturing lots of imagery that will be used for the years to come, both by the World Organization of the Scout Movement and by National Scout organizations, to keep telling the story of Scouting. Also, we will be doing coverage of specific Scouting programs. So, for example, Messengers of Peace, Earth Tribe, and some other programs, Scouts for SDGs, that will be happening in the Jamboree. We will be doing specific coverage of those things so that we can, again, tell the story about these programs. And we will be also doing coverage of specific receptions and partner events. So, for example, I'm not sure which partners will be there in the Jamboree, but for example, if UNICEF is coming, or WWF or some other partners are coming, they might have specific events or activities that we will need to cover so that they can also get that imagery and show it to their donors and partners. And so we will be working in shifts and with assignments. There will be 3 main shifts. There will be morning shifts, afternoon shifts, and evening shifts. So maybe you will be assigned to do some coverage in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, but your work doesn't end there. The other half of the day, most of our shifts will be either morning or afternoon, and some events in the evening. But if you, for example, are assigned during the morning, then you can use the afternoon to edit your photos and process your imagery. We want to make some time so that we can edit and process all the images. And ideally, like most of the times, the evening events are fewer. So ideally, if, for example, you are assigned in the morning and then you edit in the afternoon, then the evening you're free to go and make friends and do everything that is fun in the Jamboree. I mean, I personally have lots of fun doing photos and videos, but some free time as well in the evenings. And then we would like to ask you if you have some personal projects that you would like to do during the Jamboree, a part of your assignments and a part of the coverage. For example, if you want to do like some specific creative video or some specific project in photography, like let's say if you want to, I don't know, capture the most fun flags or whatever. Like if you have a specific project that you would like to do during the Jamboree, it would be great if you can let us know so that we can make sure to add it into your time, so that while you're doing your assignments, you also have time to do your personal projects. And maybe if they are great, we can also like share them with the world. So about the equipment and workspace, there will be a media center in the Jamboree. This will be very central, like pretty much in the center of the camp. And this space we will have, it's the media center, and we will have tables. We have some screens so that you can plug your computer. We will have fast internet, and we will have electricity so that you can charge all your batteries and devices. This media center will be great, but it doesn't have unlimited space. That's also why it will be important to respect the shifts, so that while some people are out there doing coverage, the others can be in the media center editing. We will meet every morning, everyone in the media center, and from there, the ones that go to assignment, and the ones that have the morning shift in the media center can stay to edit. This space will also be shared with the communication people assigned from the National Scout organizations. So it will be a bit crowded, but there will be a specific area for us. So don't worry. But we can't be all at the same time there working. So we will be needing to shift. Now, hopefully we will ask you to please bring your camera. It doesn't matter if it's not the best camera in the world, but please bring your equipment so that you can like photograph a video. If for some reason you do not have a camera that you can bring, please let us know so that we can manage or arrange something. Same with your computer. We will provide 1 or 2 computers that will be like communal computers so that people can like download their photos. But if you have a personal computer that you can bring, it would help a lot, because as I was telling you, we are more than 30 and a couple of computers might not be enough. So please, if you have a computer, please bring it. There in the media center, we will have space to keep the equipment safe during the night. So we don't need to worry about that. Now, about your images and the videos and where will all these be, we have at World Scouting something called the media gallery. This is the website, media.scout.org. I can share it quickly to you, just for you to see. So this is the media gallery. This is the place where we store all the photographs of the archives of the World Organization of the Scout Movement. Here, during the Jamboree, we will have multiple galleries for the different days, for the inauguration, for the closing, for the different activities. And here we will be storing all the photos. For this, we will give you access to the media gallery so that you can upload the photographs. Later, the next session that we're going to have, we will give you it will be a small training on how to use this platform. And someone is joining me. On how to use this platform and how to tag the photos so that they can be found. But we will explain you all of this in another session. But for now, yeah, you can see this is the media gallery. For video, we will also be having multiple hard drives there with us. And also we will be storing it in World Scouting Dropbox. So don't worry if you don't have enough space in your personal computer on your SD cards, because we will have space to download everything like to hard drives. So yeah, that's in part of where we are going to be storing all the photographs. Also the media gallery, like it's very important that everything goes there. Well, a selection of what we're doing goes there, because that's where the people on social media and doing the news will be getting the content from us. Now, I need to change one of these dates. So apart from this one, we'll have 3 other interactions. Actually, let me end the show and change it so that it's not incorrect. Like after this, we will have 3 other sessions after this one. Sorry, it's not Thursday. It's Tuesday. Well, we will have 3 other sessions. One will be an explanation on the media gallery and how we're going to be dealing with all the files. This will be very important because we use a very specific tagging system so that people can actually find the photographs later. But don't worry, we'll explain you how to name your files, how to store them, and how to upload them to the media gallery. So that will be the first session after this one, which will be on Tuesday. All of them will be recorded so that you can access them later. Then 2 weeks after, we will have another small training on what is the type of imagery that we will require during the Jamboree. Of course, you can be as creative as you want during the event, but there's specific images that we might require or might be better for communicating, like following the scouting brand. And we will have another small training about this so that you can use as a guide once you are out there on your assignment photographing. And then 1 week before probably you all go to the Jamboree. I don't know if some will travel a lot before or not, but the last one will be on July 20th, and this will be the last session to gather all, to tell you any new information that we get, and also to have like open questions and answers to solve any doubts that you have, like pretty much 1 week before going to the event. So these are the interactions that we're going to have. And And this being the first one was very casual, just to get to know you all. And now it's time for you to tell us if you have any questions right now, if you want to tell us something, if you want to share something. Of course, we will have other moments, and you can always email us, like you have Victor's email and mine on the first one that you received, if you have any other thing. But do you, well, first of all, Victor, do you want to say something?
Yes, thank you, Ike. It's very important, the media gallery here, because everyone is going to be responsible for your own assets. So you are get used to work with the Lightroom and software like this. So it's basically the same principle. So as a photographer, you need to tag all your material, because it's as Argos mentioned many years ago, is you cannot find it because you don't have the pictures. So that's key for not only for you or as a photographer, but also for the future of the assets in the organization. And then for some of the photographers here in what I see in the screen, probably you have already the password from the previous Jamboree. So try to find your password, or otherwise let me know so we can accelerate this process. For the new ones, we will let you know what is going to be the system to get the password for the training. But this will come in the next following days. And the most important here is, yes, everybody's going to have some assignment. We're going to capture the picture of the Jamboree, but also we're going to divide very wise our time between reporting about the Jamboree. Everything, yes, we have plenty of pictures of opening ceremonies, people in getting fun, but also we would like to go beyond that, not only to have pictures of the parties. We need some specific thematics that we need to cover in order that it's going to be there for us, not only for 2 weeks. We need our files and graphics need to be preserved maybe 4, 5, 6, 10 years. We never know. And the most important here is to get fun. So you have a special assignment and commitment, but we try to get fun and also to meet each other. I think that's it from my side.
Yeah, the number one assignment that we all have is to have fun and enjoy the time. So does any one of you have any question or anything that you would like to share? Maybe some words of encouragement from those with lots of jamborees in your pockets.
Hello, can I just ask something about the platform itself? I already have an account.
Yeah.
But I think I need my password to be reset, because I tried to access, I think it was yesterday or something, and I couldn't, and I had this problem before. So I don't know if the problem is on my account or whatever, but if you could just double check that. I think I've already told this to Victor some time ago, but yeah, anyway, we can discuss that later. And also, I think important from jamborees in the past, at least from, I think, my experiences, that we photographers, videographers, sometimes we have to go quickly from one place to the other. And I know they always say that we're going to have bikes and these things, but I don't know if there are like means of transportation, easier means of transportation for us in that sense, or if you already thought about that, or just, you know, just in terms of making our working life easier and so on. And anyway, so, I think you know what I'm talking about now.
Yeah, so we still don't have anything sure for our team, but a good thing about this Jamboree is that it's completely flat. So there will be no high heels like in the US or in other places. It will be fully flat. Also, so a difference with the US, in the US, it was a bit divided. The WSJ team, which was like very nuclear and very small. And then there was like one very big team being managed by the Boy Scouts of America. Here we are all one team. So that will also help us to divide better the assignments. So we don't like, when we were just a nuclear team of WSJ, we had to run all the time. So hopefully here we will be able to have very defined assignments. So yes, there's one place you need to go during the day, but then you don't need to run in the same day to the other extreme of the Jamboree. So yeah.
And our camp is not gonna be far away this time.
Yeah, no, the IST camp it's
right next to the media
adjacent center. to the media center. For those who did not go to the US, there we had to walk about 45 minutes from the IST camp to the media center.
Literally,
that's really far.
You had two options: go around the mountain or cross the mountain.
Or across, yeah, top the mountain. Yeah.
ISTs are always like the farthest camp. Not this time.
Yeah.
And regarding weather, by the way, I was the thing about rain and is it?
So it's not rainy season, but it is possible that it rains. Apparently it does rain sometimes on that time of the year, but it will mostly be very sunny during the day, and we will have breeze during the evening because it's next to the sea, so we will be getting the breeze of the sea. So in that sense, we will need to be taking care of our equipment because possibly there will be lots of sea breeze and a little bit of dust flying around. So just to take care of our cameras.
Or can we expect like maybe Hank can advise us? I don't know.
We have Hank here. Can you tell us a little bit more about the weather in Semengo? Hank, can you tell us a little bit more about the weather?
Yeah. The Semangum, the site is a Jamboree site is a reclaimed land, you know. Yeah. So and very hard and the best season is really the laning sometimes, and we will worried to the coming to the typhoon. So I think it's very similar to the Japan 2015. There's no tree. So many sand, and then to make them if the heavy rain, the surface is to change it to maybe the mud. So when you need to say to use sand or you must be needed to hold on. Boots, yeah, lane boots, yeah. I think. And then you need to take to some sunscreen, needed to powerful sunscreen or to protect your body, so mosquitoes or others. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so don't forget some hats to cover from the sun, mosquito repellent, sunscreen, and we'll be fine, hopefully. And also, if just in case it rains, like try to get like these very big rain ponchos so that you can just cover yourself on your equipment and everything. Those are very helpful in case of sudden rains. Any other questions for now?
Yeah, one thing that is not written but always happen is that the ISTs arrives like 3 days before the youth. On these 3 days, something is gonna happen. It's gonna rain. In Japan, we had a typhoon. So these 3 days, you will see something different from the rest of the Jamboree.
Okay.
Also, that is very important for those that they have experience in the previous Jamborees, and for sure we're going to welcome more IST members to the team. So we'll try to also to give the chance of the opportunity that the scouts they get experience and know about the professionals. For example, if somebody needs to cover on one specific story, we will try also to accommodate certain ISTs to join to some professionals that they do this for many years to learn from them and then to see how they can contribute from the experience. So this will be learning by doing in all sense. Also, yes, many people, they mentioned it's going to be more or less similar like Japan. So that means that we need to create the situations, because in the Jamboree US, we have forests, we have all the plants, we have greeny areas. Here it's got to be totally different. So we learn from experience that for certain Jamborees that we don't have trees, but we need to create the situations in order that the shoot are really nice, even in these conditions.
Okay. Does anyone else want to ask something or say something? Okay, Argus.
Yeah, a question for Hank. How is Korea with drones? So, and the Jamboree itself. What are the rules regarding drones?
Oh, I don't understand. What is drone?
Drones.
Oh, drone.
Drone. Yeah. It is possible to only the permit you can use the drone. We only use only the official media team, and we cannot we are to use the drone or the protect the limit is the NSO or other scout leaders cannot be using the drone. Only the official media. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that question, Argus. Any final message from anyone?
Looking forward to the next one.
Awesome. Okay, so then the next session will be next week. As I said previously, we will be explaining you everything about the media gallery. It is very easy, but we need to explain it because it was a tool made for us, so it's not like there's the same platform somewhere else, but it's very easy to use. Okay, so as I was telling you, we are very, very excited to have you here in our team. Possibly you received another invitation for a meeting on Saturday. That will be with the whole media team run by our counterparts in charge of the whole media team, so to get some other announcements. But yes, I will follow up this meeting with an email telling you our next interactions already and the links for our next session on Tuesday. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for volunteering for scouting, and you're the best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.